Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's that time, it's tarot time with Cindy, and I'm going to do a general collective message, so it may or may not resonate. If it does, I'm glad we were able to connect. If it doesn't, hopefully next time. I'm just going to do like completely open. I have a few cards here, and I'm just going to start pulling out cards and see what is going to sneak up behind us here. We haven't had a Larry visit in a while. Hello, Sir Larry. Well, I guess you're coming in before I have cards down, so I just have to figure out how to share the table. You going to share the table? Oh, you're going to push the mic. He's actually like leaning right into the mic. Okay. I have to shuffle though. I don't know where he came from. He was not here. Like, you magic? Did you teleport? Yeah, he teleported. Okay. All right then. All right, honey. Yeah, we're gonna do the cards. It's open. I don't know. Maybe he's here to. Maybe he's like purifying the energy or something. What's going on? Let's see what's gonna come out. It's just a completely open message. Okay, Larry. Good boy. Give me the back leg. You didn't want a kiss? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, Larry. Okay. It's okay. Is everything okay? Open message for the collective. Larry purifying and cleansing energies. Oh, card came out. Oh my gosh, look at the card that came out. Larry. Are we reading Larry's energy? The tiger. Okay, I have a feeling I know why Larry came in. What is this energy about? Cauldron, owls. What is going on here? This is interesting. This is kind of giving me an energy here of a couple of people working in the background doing some type of spell magic. I know why Larry came in. Larry came in. So the tiger. This is a very fierce energy. All right. Let's get in. Well, thank you, Larry. Thank you for protecting. 70 laying right on me, you big boober. Okay, 79. The tiger card represents strength, courage, and personal power. It symbolizes determination, assertiveness, and the ability to overcome challenges. The tiger card often indicates a period of intense energy and fierce ambition. It signifies the need to tap into your inner strength and take bold actions to achieve your goals. However, it can also suggest the need for caution and careful navigation of potentially risky situations. See, that's interesting because that's what I feel like here. And it's weird. I feel like maybe there's, okay, I don't know if this is you or some other people in the past. It's underlined, so it's past for me. And I want to say that this really is coming off to me like, kind of like two people working together, looking in a book and creating some type of a spell. This card also warns you about aggression and hostility directed towards you. You need to be extremely cautious. And Larry came into the reading. Look at that. Why people gotta be like that, Larry? I don't know. You know what? Some people's kids, man. They grow up to be assholes. I know. We're gonna keep pulling. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Oh, that's interesting. You have the underline after the pre-shuffle is Rhino. Overcome any obstacles. He's sticking his tongue out. That's so cute. And he's got a little bit. He's such a sweetie. Okay. I gotta shuffle now, Larry. Cool. Maybe it's getting too hot out. He's been spending a lot of time outside in his playpen, but it's been very hot. He tends to be out there most of the morning, and then like after lunch he comes in and he'll go into a cool place and sleep. Like, yeah, I got hot all morning. I got cool off. All right, tell us more about this energy spirit. I feel like, oh, this is nice. Love is all around. That's a very nice energy. I'm not sure about this. I really want to look into this. I mean, maybe this is something you've overcome or something that you're overcoming. Maybe there's been, why do we have 3 cards up? The Anchor is in the reverse. So there could have been like something going on here. It doesn't have to be like a magic spell or anything like that. It feels kind of like it though, but I know that won't resonate with everyone. But hey, you don't know what people do behind closed doors. What the hell people are doing. I want to say that whatever this is like 2 people conspiring to come up with something here that could dismantle or like shake a foundation. Shake a foundation? Dislodge. I want to dislodge something that's odd. But love is all around. The Tiger. I feel like you're very protected right now. Oh yeah. Okay. It's time to let go. Groundhog spirit. Time to let go. Time to let go of your heart. Yeah, I really want tarot here. If I could have some table. That's crazy. The card just moved on its own. Did you hear it? Did you hear that? The Cauldron card. I mean, like, you know, they get a bit of air. And that card moved on its own. The Cauldron card. And it landed on the Tiger. There could be some type of okay, so here's the other thing. There could have been something aggressive going on around you. And energy has come in to shift or change that. I think that that's happened here. I'm going to see. But the Groundhog spirit is letting go of your heart. Time to let go. Let's look at the Tiger and the Nightingale. Okay, the Nightingale too is also, to me, that's the song that comes out at the darkest point in time here. Before, like, there's no twilight. No twilight in the morning, like approaching, no twilight in the evening. So it's just very dark. But that is the point where the light actually is just about to shine through. So Tiger and Nightingale. The Tiger, the Page of Coins. Well, I don't know. Whoever this was, they're not very experienced in it. Love is all around. The Emperor. Wow. This is almost like some type of aggressive, childish behavior. And protected by, I want to say, the steward or whoever looks after, or it's like the boss. The boss comes in. Well, you want to see the Emperor, Larry? Okay, there you go. Let's see the owls in the cauldron. The owls in the cauldron. The owls are the chariot. Yeah, see, look at, it's like, there's 2 people here that were conspiring to do something, to move, to create some type of movement, to get something. The cauldron, the Palace of Wands. That's some fucking spell work. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's some, oh, okay, bye. Bye, honey. Or no? Well, you know you want to sit on the cards. Of course you do. That feels, I mean, too, with wands and a protection, some type of protection. Groundhog, time to let go of your heart. Wow, what have you been through here? Yeah. I feel like you've passed the devil. It's kind of like past go. Collect $200 here. Maybe. Ooh. Let's look into this more here. Okay, now I can move my cards where I would like them to be. All right. Tell me more about the Page of Coins and the Tiger. Could be somebody too who's born the year of the Tiger. Could be somebody younger who's born the year of the Tiger. the Five of Swords, the Seven of Coins, the Knight of Coins. There's a change. Okay, there's a change of plans that's needed for you to come in here. Okay, this is like someone who's been working on a recipe here in life that this recipe that you've been working on, or this mode of operation that you've been engaged in, has been and some way here that you have needed to protect yourself, I feel like. And you've needed to protect yourself. I feel like it's weird, like more than one energy, or you yourself have been engaging in even some type of, I could, like, it doesn't, okay, so spell work does not have to be like people that are literally going into like books and casting spells and things like that. It just feel a little bit strong with these energies. But the thing that has really been going on here for sure is at least that this could be like some type of prayer. I mean, prayer is like a type of spell work. Anywhere where we're utilizing our energy to try to change and transform ourselves or things around us, okay? And that could be through, it could be through incantation. It can be through visualization. There's something that has gone on here, but it feels like there is some type of hidden knowledge. And I want to say it's between at least more than one person. So some of you could have been dealing with a situation where you really, really needed to protect yourself here. And you had to be really, really careful how you navigated this. And with it starting with the Five of Swords, this tells me it didn't really matter what you had to do, but that's what you had to do. It's kind of like, it's interesting. It's almost like that phrase, all's fair in love and war. It's kind of like, well, you got to do what you got to do in that circumstance. These are the two things that when it comes down to that, you got to look after yourself here. And whether that was because of, there could have been, I don't know. That's the other thing too. With this Devil card coming out with the Owl and the Cauldron and the Palace of Wands, I think someone was trying to manipulate something here or possibly create a situation that could have been not good for you. All right, right? So where I'm going with that is that this energy now, that has changed. Something has changed. So this is a different plan than trying to do, okay, I want to know what the Five of Swords is like. At any cost here, I got to do this, because right now we're introducing, this is the new plan. And this is very logical and steady. And there's a long term, like you can maintain. You're going to go into a much better energy, or you're in that now or about to. And this is about maintaining for the long haul. And this is nice. Love is, right, yeah. Love is all around the Emperor. So it feels as though, God, it almost feels like going from night to day, to be honest. Like the switch. We didn't pull out cards for that there. Let's see. Love is all around. The King of Wands and the Emperor. Oh, why am I doing it like that? Okay. The Three of Cups, the Emperor. I was going to pull out 3 cards for a long-term story here. But let's still do that. That's okay. We're on the fly. That's what we're doing. We're on the fly. The Four of Cups. The Wheel. And the Ten of Cups. Wow. I don't know. This is really good. This is very, very good, guys. You guys are moving from what feels like a cycle run by the... Oh, I was going to say what feels like a cycle run by the devil. It feels like you're going from that to a cycle that's run by the heavens. But it's interesting, right? Aren't we in on a Neptune and Saturn retrograde? So I've looked a little bit into it, and I kind of getting, you guys tell me how you feel about that in the comments. But I feel like I'm not too sure about Neptune, but I want to kind of say that I feel like there's probably things that we are going... It's not like Mercury, because Mercury is so close to us, and it supports like... It's like the messenger of the gods. So it's like open communication and movement. But then when that's retrograde, that all gets messed up. But Saturn is a constrainer. So Saturn puts constraints on us. And that's not happening right now, right? Like Saturn, if Saturn's reversing to me, that's almost like in every way that Saturn's been trying to hold us back. Now it's like, all right, go, go, go. It's kind of like daddy's not home. What are we going to do? Okay, yeah, because Saturn's like daddy, right? Like, no, there's rules here. You got to follow his freaking rules. Daddy's gone away on a work trip. So that's how I feel. And right, and Saturn with the devil, with Capricorn, you know, my Capricorn sweethearts. And I think like Neptune to me is like looking at things in a very different way and kind of seeing through. It can be about illusions and stuff too, though. So it's almost like illusions, or the curtain has pulled back and daddy's not home to tell you can't walk that far ahead, or you can't look over there. Yeah, it feels like, to me, it just feels like constraints being pulled away. And so as I look at this underline too, but I don't know, when did we enter that? It's not that long ago. I was just seeing like some videos popping up about it. And right, like it's almost like this is what this feels like. It's like Saturn is open to the gate. There you go. I don't know. I can't remember how, isn't it sometime in December? Till Saturn's like, well, I'm back. What have you been doing? What were you doing when I was gone? The Palace of Swords and the Three of Swords. That was like a deep mental place where pain is protected and no one can touch it. I haven't used this tarot deck in a while. I like it. An interesting energy. Larry kind of ushered in. I'm using different cards. It's just like flowing, honey. We're just flowing here. All right. I'm very curious about the Owls in the Cauldron. Sounds like a book, doesn't it? The Owls in the Cauldron, chapter 6. The Three of Cups. Oh, what's going on here? What is that? Show me more. The Ten of Pentacles. I can't help but feel like it's some type of energy conspiring in the background. Like, you know, though, I just find too the way they're like dancing under the moon. The cups. They're dancing under the moon with the cups. And it could, you know, it could be some type of like a place of worship with the Ten of Pentacles as well. And the Palace, right? We have these two like castle type cards. I do want to say, like, it could be. The thing that I get with this, because all these palace cards represent places that are like untouchable. You can't touch this place, right? When you get into this zone, this is a place that is so well protected. It goes beyond like the court cards. It is the court. It's the court, but in heaven sense. But that gives me a feeling like, okay, a place that is untouchable, is it like even like a secret society? I don't know. I'm getting an interesting vibe off of that. It does have the feeling of a place of closed doors where people go, they come together and they meet in some way. There's at least 2 to 3 here that have been involved in conspiring to do something. And in time to let go of your heart. I feel like this in 2 ways. This is almost like when the gate is closed and Saturn is working. I don't know how often Saturn goes in a retrograde. I don't think it's very often. Because I've never really heard of it before. But, you know, it's not like I'm paying close attention. But it's just like all over the place right now. Your heart having to be kept close. Close within. Keeping your heart close within. Your thoughts and ideas having to be kept closed. And your heart closed off. But now the gate is opened. And I love it because if you look at it, it's the Fool in here. That's the Fool in this deck. It is to allow, you know, fresh starts. I really think y'all should take advantage of the fact that daddy not home. Daddy's going, or daddy's spinning backwards. Time to release your heart, the devil. The Five of Wands. Oh, you could not. There's that cauldron. Bubbling over. Look at the cauldron bubbled over. Too many people with too many ideas, causing too much conflict, and it bubbled over. Too many people competing for the cauldron. What does the cauldron really symbolize here? I mean, it is kind of in a way, it is depicted as the feminine vessel. It's almost like a chalice. The Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Perfection. It's perfecting our work. It's perfecting our movement. I do feel like this is giving me some strong Saturn in retrograde energies here. Like, do some things that you haven't been able to do. Is really how this is coming off. And I don't, when is that? I feel like it's in December when this ends. So you guys got a few months. Dates, Saturn is in retrograde. Oh, June 29th. So it is pretty recent when Saturn Universal Taskmaster moves backwards in the sign of Aquarius. Oh, everything going to be different. It will be over on November 15th. Okay, right on your calendars. Daddy comes home. November 15th. Daddy stops spinning backwards. All right. The Page of Coins and Tiger. The Nine of Wands. Okay, here's the next. I want to say, how often does Saturn retro? I can already hear, like, I know a lot of you are very well. Oh, every year? Why do I never hear about it? What? Really? Well, there you go. Well, I don't know why it feels significant in this reading. It feels significant in this reading. I've never really had it come forward before. So there you go. Saturn is retrograde. And right now, this feels like, I don't know, it almost feels like, too, like something that you have really had to protect yourself for a long time in regards to this. A very long time. Maybe there's a wound here. Maybe that's the significance of this reading. If the damn planet retrogrades once a year and it's never really come through in a reading for me or seemed significant, I kind of want to say that there might be some type of a wound here or a long-term battle that you've been engaged in that is finally, this is your opportunity. The Five of Swords. It's kind of funny, right? Because it's doing that in Aquarius. And look at, this is Venus in Aquarius. Or, yeah, Venus in Aquarius is what it's showing me on this Five of Swords. So that's very interesting. So in matters of the heart, having to use your mind very wisely and unconventionally. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Okay, how this feels, okay? It feels like Daddy's left. Daddy's gone on a long works somewhere. Daddy's gone out fishing with the boys for a few months. And it's almost like Daddy said, oh, well, you all done a good job. You know what? I'm not going to say anything, but as I go out the door, I'm going to leave a prepaid credit card. I'm going to leave the keys to the car. You know, that's what that feels like. Seven of Coins. I know, but the way I'm picturing it in my mind is like the 1970s and 80s. I don't think there was prepaid. So he's left a big wad of cash on the table and the keys. So maybe like, no, leave the keys to the boat, the car. The Eight of Wands. Wow, the Seven of Pentacles. This is a whole new way of moving forward. The Knight of Coins. The Ace of Wands. It does feel like a period of freedom and inspiration here. Definitely. A period of freedom and inspiration. Yeah. Okay, a Nightingale. Love is all around the Emperor. It started with the Sun. Wow, the Sun and the Six of Pentacles. There are so many ways that you can give and receive right now. Oh, this is I want to say, guys, like, get out there. Stop. Yeah, that's great energy. clearly giving and taking. Like, really being able to understand, I don't know, there's the charitable aspect of yourself. Maybe this is part of a reward. You know, it has that feeling. Like I said, it's like daddy walked out the door, going on a long fishing trip. Kids have been good, leaving the keys to the spare car on the counter, and a big wad of cash. I trust you. I don't know. But I'm going to say, if it's probably like, the 2000s, there might be security cameras around. I don't know. Is Saturn ever really not watching? The King of Wands and the Three of Cups. That just feels like coming into, self-power. Wow. Just go. It's kind of giving me this feeling too. I mean, it's obviously the planet is not spinning in a different direction. It's just the way it looks from Earth. But it's almost like it's spinning, and everything that has been like causing you to pull in on, it's like releasing it. Go forth. Look at the Four of Cups into the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. The Nine of Swords. I don't know. I feel like daddy's a bit of a son of a bitch. Seeing like this energy of like, because Saturn to me is like the rule maker, the father, anyways. It's almost like whatever rules you've been navigating have made you feel like, I don't know, like a lot of self-doubt or negative thoughts about yourself. I honestly feel like there's something that's gone on here between the last Saturn retrograde and the one that we're in right now, that whatever these restrictions have been have made you doubt yourself. I mean, this is just like no doubts here, because it switches the Wheel of Fortune, right? Your life is controlled by the movement of the planets. Well, not just all of us. Oh, is it funny? I had I was like doing my hair. I had my phone on shuffle, just playing music. What was this song? I'd never heard it before. And I thought, oh, that's an interesting song. And it's so funny because it's, I think it was, or are they, no, not albums, artists. I think it was a Journey song. Let me find it here. I thought, oh, wait. Wheel in the Sky. That's it. That came on. And it was such an interesting song. I thought, God, that sounds very tarot. Like, well, astrological. And here, the wheel in the sky. And is it like even sort of the symbol of Saturn? The wheel in the sky. But maybe it's significant because Saturn and Neptune are in retrograde. I do feel like there's something significant here. I'm always curious, like what you guys have to say about that, because, I mean, I'm not well versed in it at all, and I know a lot of you are. So the wheel. Wow, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This is coming home. This is love. This is nurture. This is, oh, mama. God, this is coming off like dad is a big, horrible, abusive guy. It's like, oh, he's gone for a few. Let's be loved. Mommy, let's go take the keys to the car. Let's leave. No, he'll find us. He's Saturn. He always does. But that is, it's so soft. It's soft and loving. Geez, Saturn's got a really bad rap here. The Ten of Cups, right? And it is. It's like this happy home. The Four of Cups, wow, and the Empress. Holy Mother of God. Like, wow, I don't know. There's got to be some sort of significance in this reading about Saturn is coming off like a bit of a brute in this. And I don't mean a healthy brute. Like, I don't know if there really is a healthy brute. But, right, the fascinating story with Saturn is that, astrologically speaking, Jupiter was just like sucking everything up in its wake, all this abundance, consume, grow, and it was making a path right for the sun. It's going, boom, like everything would have been lost. But it feels so good, getting bigger and bigger and consuming and consuming. And then that Saturn came into the into our where are we? We're in our you know, our planetary system there. And then stopped it and brought this, you know, so it is, I mean, it's an important energy, but there's something significant here. Because this is like, honestly, all of the feminine within yourself is allowed to express itself the way it couldn't. And it just, like, that just comes off the way the story has come out so far. It's almost like a domineering and abusive masculine energy, right? Like, oh my God, okay, now we can do things with mom. We can either do things with mom. It's just this feminine energy is allowed to flow in a really beautiful way. And I feel like it's receiving feminine energy in a really beautiful way. It's turning magic in your favor. That's exactly what this is. It's turning magic in your favor. And it looks like it's been tricky. The Palace of Swords. The Five of Cups. Hiding loss through a strong, this is hiding emotional loss with a strong mental state. The Three of Swords. The Two of Swords. Not being able to make a decision or not, or just tell me more on that. The Two of Swords. Just follow the Queen of Swords. Wow. There's an awful lot of logic and reasoning, and many times just needing to trust your intuition. That feels like, right, because there's a conflict between the heart and the mind with the Three of Swords, so it's almost as if the heart would tell you something, and then the mind would have to reason it out and say, sorry, we don't have time for that. I don't know. Wow. Okay, there you go, guys. Saturn's daddy's left the building. And it really, this is a time of great, it just feels like a time of great change, and magic is spinning in your favor. The King of Swords. Jeez. Like, just look at this. This is like, hey, the rule book. Bring all that shit over here. You got to carry that stuff for a while. Yeah, Saturn. I shouldn't give him a hard time, because if he hears I've been talking about him like this when he comes around again. Then the Six of Cups. That comes in. It's like suddenly pleasant, which is feeling what this is, like just suddenly pleasant. I'm going to go do the extended. I think I'm just going to like leave it open. I'm going to leave it. Oh, should we? No. I'm just, wait a second. I'm thinking, like, do we even want to tap into Saturn? And I think I'm just going to kind of tap into the open energy as they are. Let's see where that goes. Okay. There you go. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.